President Donald Trump continues to pardon criminals and cheats in exchange for money. I'm pretty sure that should be illegal if it isn't already. But of course, even if it is illegal, who's going to enforce it? Okay. But recently it was reported by the New York Times that Florida healthcare executive Paul Walshak, who admitted to stealing money earmarked for his employees' taxes, instead, like I said, stole that money to fund his extravagant lifestyle. That man has received a full and unconditional pardon from Donald Trump. And this happened on April 25th. Just weeks after his mother, a Republican donor by the name of Elizabeth Fago, attended a $1 million per head fundraising dinner at Mar-a-Lago. For just $1 million, you too can purchase access to the President of the United States, where you can then beg him for pardon. And it worked. It worked. Oh, it worked so well. He was not only spared from prison time, as he had not had to report to prison yet, okay, for an 18-month sentence. Okay. It also meant that he would not have to pay the nearly $4.4 million in restitution that he was ordered to by the court. So I guess he gets to keep the money that he stole from the government, from the taxpayer. Doge, where are you? We found some fraud. Oh, that's right. You don't really care about that. Okay. So Walshak was, of course, found guilty of not complying with the tax obligations that he's supposed to do, and instead used the withheld taxes to enrich himself for more than a decade. From 2016 to 2019, he withheld more than $7 million in taxes from employees' paychecks without paying the taxes to the IRS. During that time, he used more than $1 million from his business bank accounts to buy a yacht, because, of course. He also put hundreds of thousands of dollars into his personal bank accounts and used business accounts for extravagant purchases at Bergdorf Goodman, Cartier, and Saks. I'm assuming those are high-end stores. I don't know because I'm poor and I don't go to those places. Okay, so I'm just saying. But in total, though, the IRS ended up losing out in more than $10 million in revenue because of this guy. You know, this is exactly why what the billions of dollars that the IRS was given by President Biden, that's what that money was meant to do, to go after people like Walshak, okay? But now, thanks to Donald Trump, the man goes free. As the agency, the IRS now, is targeting Harvard because they refuse to play ball with this criminal administration and their edicts. Okay? So that's what's going on here. Now, in Walshak's pardon application, according to the New York Times, he had argued that his prosecution was motivated by his mother's efforts for Trump. More so than him admitting to stealing money in order to fund his swanky lifestyle. Oh, yes. See, I am a political victim because my mom liked Trump. Now, in his, of course, pardon application, sent it in, and weeks went by with nothing. Okay? But then just 3 weeks after Fago attended the Mar-a-Lago event, Walshak got his pardon. Imagine that. Look, this is pure corruption. Trump, the administration, is just pay to play now. Okay? And look, Fago understood the new rules, and she acted according to those rules. By giving Donald Trump money, she secured a pardon for her son. That's it. There's no other explanation here. Donald Trump is corrupt. You give him money, and he'll almost certainly help you out. That's it. Now, if you don't give him money, though, like if you're George Santos, for example, or, Tiger King, well, I mean, he's not going to help you because you have nothing to offer him. You didn't pay him. You didn't pay the toll. Sad day for you. But look, this is not the only high-profile pardon that was handed out recently. You're not going to be surprised that there's another high-profile pardon. And now, this included reality stars Todd and Julie Crisley. That was a couple that was convicted of bank fraud and tax evasion. So apparently there were, what is it, All About Crisley or something like that? I don't know. I don't know the show. I don't watch reality TV because it's terrible. Reality is already terrible enough without it being on the television, okay? Now prosecutors alleged that while presenting themselves as model citizens on their show, of course, the Crisleys engaged in a years-long scheme to enrich themselves at the expense of American taxpayers, which, again, is not a surprise. At the time, the U.S. Attorney Byung B.J. Pak announced that, quote, Todd and Julie Crisley are charged not only with defrauding a number of banks by fraudulently obtaining millions of dollars in loans, about $30 million, but also with allegedly cheating taxpayers by actively evading paying federal taxes on the money that they have earned. Celebrities, Pak said, face the same justice that everyone does. These are serious federal charges, and they will have their day in court. And, you know, they did for a bit. Not anymore. Now, the irony here, of course, is that it wasn't the Biden Department of Justice that went after the Crisleys. No. It was Donald Trump's Department of Justice. That's right. This was back in 2019. So what happened? Well, their daughter, Savannah, big Trump person, okay, she even spoke at the RNC convention and cheerleaded for Donald Trump and helped him get reelected. Oh, and she did that. So, well, of course, would you look at that now? Her parents got a nice fat pardon in return. Wow. What a coincidence, right? No. So once again, proves that Donald Trump is deeply corrupt and he is just helping his friends and his allies. And that's it. While using, of course, the IRS to punish his political enemies. Anyone out there who screamed and cried and, you know, crapped their pants about, oh my God, the IRS is weaponized government. They are suspiciously silent now. I'm just saying. And they ought to be outraged, but of course they're not, because they never really cared about it. Never really cared about corruption. They only cared about themselves. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.